What's up, guys? It is Friday, January 27th, 7:06 a.m., and this is the crypto market update. I first wanted to start off with the Discord. Last night, I rearranged some things, and we're trying to keep it as simple and clean as possible, remove all the noise and everything. So you may see that the Discord is a little bit cleaned up, and it might be a little bit easier to find things now. So if you're wondering, oh, where did that thing go? Oh, it's not there anymore. That's why, because last night I cleaned it up. Very simple now. You got the welcome to Stargate. So if you're just joining the Discord, I'll put the link in the bio. Come join it. You'll want to come here, and then you go to the start here. And then how-to tutorials. Then you can go to the support commands if you needed to, but you might not. Education right in here. You got the market updates, the newsletters, the deep dives, the tweets, the security tips, research. Got a whole bunch of research reports here on like 10 to 20 coins. Then we have proof of receipts. If you didn't see the proof of receipts of the video I dropped yesterday, I mean, back since December, I'll actually play this because back since December, we've been saying market melt up, and then we just saw it all play out. And nobody was saying it. Everybody was saying recession, 2020. What about this, that, and the other thing? We said, no, crypto is going to melt up. And I'm going to play this video. We got a crypto and Bitcoin imminent update. The charts are looking like something is going to happen 13th. Imminently. We want to be prepared for this move. So right now, we got the prepare to buy soon signals indicated by the vertical green lines. If you don't already know, that's when Bitcoin was at $17,200. Vertical green line is your prepare to buy soon. Vertical red is your prepare to sell soon. Your vertical yellow line is your sell now. And your vertical blue line is your buy now. So if we're looking at the past of 2018, it would have told you to sell the exact top, and then the bear market bottom, it said to buy now right before going 4x in like 60 days. Told you to sell there after the top. Told you to sell May of 2021. Told you to sell November of 2021. And now it's looking like in December of 2022, we're gonna get a vertical blue buy now. This chart has called the bull market tops for Bitcoin and the bear market bottoms since 2011. We're talking about 12 to 13 years straight of it hitting it to a T. I'm going to show you what I'm seeing right now. So the chart is the NASDAQ 100 versus Bitcoin. So it's a different way of looking at the Bitcoin chart. We're comparing it to the stock market. So when we go down here like this, that's the bull market for Bitcoin. But when we kind of travel up into a sideways channel, that's the bear market. So boom, bear market. As soon as we break, bull market for Bitcoin, bam. As soon as we kind of travel up in this channel, another bear market. Then we got bull market for Bitcoin immediately on the break. And then we go for a bear market, and then a break, bull market, bear market again, because we're going the sideways. We break, bull market, and then we're going sideways, right? So as soon as we break down through here, we know it's going to be a Bitcoin bull market again. Bam, right there. Guys, XRP could be on the verge of putting in a cannon candle right now. Just for timestamp purposes, it's Tuesday, December 27th, 5:44 p.m. This is what's about to happen. 12-hour chart, buy now sig. 1-day chart, just flashed a buy now sig. 2-day chart, have prepare to buy soon signals waiting for the buy now. 3-day chart, prepare to buy soon signals, the last one called the bottom. So this is a follow-up video to the video I did a few days ago, which was XRP is about to have a cannon candle. So this is the stock RSI and the TSI. Once we see a cross up, so just a cross up, and the cross up on the TSI, if both those things happen, then we will get that vertical blue buy now. That's what we're waiting for right now with XRP. So that's what I'm watching as far as knowing if XRP is gonna have a huge cannon candle. XRP and the crypto market melt up. Here's a follow-up update. I'm gonna show you the levels to watch for XRP to the upside, because as much as we can get excited right now, we really need to take out some key levels. So I'm gonna lay out those levels for you to watch, and if we get above them, then we can really start getting excited. So let's dive into the chart. All right, we already know about the vertical lines. We don't need to cover that. What we're gonna cover is the Fibonacci retracement. So what I'm gonna do is take it from this high right here down to this low right there. And you can see that we need to take out that 39-cent level, first target. We need to get above there and hold as support. Then what I did is I took it from this top here, but I stretched it out and put it to this top, down to this bottom. And then we have the Fibonacci retracement sitting around 45.5 cents. That's the next level. Then I took it from this point to that point, and then 49 cents is that last level that if we get above and hold, we can get excited. Bam, right before we went. But first level, we already checked off. We're at 40 cents, like 0.4080 right now. So we got above that first level. Now we got the following two levels that XRP needs to get above. And if it does, we're talking some good numbers. So it's literally about to melt. And it's not because I'm in the sauna. It's because of the charts. So that was the 11. So you can see since 2019 that EMA ribbon flipped from. But we get the point, right? So we've been on it as far as, I mean, ever since back March last year, but more recently, let's say the past 60 days. January was a blowout month. It was unbelievable. I haven't even tallied up the numbers. I can't even yet, but it was a good month. And I'm plotting the next pair-to-pair holy grail trade because I want to come out swinging for February. I want to make sure that I'm finding the coin that is going to outperform majority of the market, at least in February and March. I want to get a good solid handful of coins that are showing outperformance for us, for the pair-to-pair signals, ride those out for Q1, then convert back into the coins we want to hold for long term, XRP, XLM, XDC, etc. So I'm plotting that out. If you haven't already came in the Discord, come to the Discord, join the link in the bio, and I'll be sharing that in there. You do need to have the VIP channels to get access to the actual automated signals for the pair-to-pairs, but I still will be chatting it up in there. So come in there, say what up. But now let's move into the... Oh, also too, if you're wondering why I've been quiet on TikTok, they're trying to put the muzzle on me, right? I had that video that I just showed you, the one where I was showing the levels of XRP, and I posted that, went viral, of course, but 7 days later, they hit me with like a community violation or whatever, so they locked my account for 7 days, but your boy's back online, so you're going to see a whole lot more of those videos. That was like a compilation of all the TikTok videos kind of from back in December to the most recent until I got blocked. But now I'm back, baby. So now let's go into the charts and see what's kind of going on here. One thing is I actually do want to just go live going through the Discord automated alerts for this market update. Maybe we'll start to do that for Fridays. I'll just go through the automated alerts, a quick weekly check-in, just making sure we're covering all bases here. So let's go down to, we'll start with the individual signals. No, actually we'll start with the total market cap. Let's take a look at what's going on with the total market cap. Right now, it's looking like we got a 1 day prepare to sell soon, a couple 1 day, 2 day prepare to sell soons, showing that we're really kicking up here. So until we see a 1 day sell now, 2 day sell now, 3 day sell now, 12 hours sell now at the very least, there's nothing to be kind of panicking about. The direction is up. We've been saying dollar direction down, crypto direction up. There could be a scenario where we do pull back down to the lows based off of one more kind of like, wrench thrown into like the narrative as far as, a scare event. But I do think we'd come back down, hold that level, come back up. But there's also the scenario that we just keep chugging up here. I'm really watching the 1 hour chart on Bitcoin, and I'll show you that when we get into it. But total crypto market cap, it does show that, hey, we're already kind of up in these overbought areas as far as these bigger time frames here. Let's go to the altcoin market cap. So the altcoins are actually looking good right now against total 2 is everything besides Bitcoin. So the altcoins, like the others, which is like maybe 5%, 10% of the whole entire crypto market cap, is showing some outperformance against all the altcoins in whole, excluding Bitcoin. So it does seem like, these small cap alts are starting to pop up faster than Ethereum and the other kind of top 100s. So that's what we're seeing there. Let's look at a couple other things here. Yeah, prepare to sell soon, 1 day for others. So we're seeing the higher time frame signals now come in. It's definitely worthy to pay attention to that. We also have a big high time frame buy signal or prepare to buy soon for So total DeFi, the DeFi crypto market cap is actually doing better than just the regular altcoins here. So you have because it's a prepare to buy soon. So that means the others kind of just sold off against the total DeFi market cap. So maybe looking at some DeFi plays, Link, like Chainlink, the graph as always comes out of nowhere with some big swings. So that's what I'm getting from this right here. Let's go to Bitcoin dominance. So we do see a Bitcoin dominance against USDC dominance sell now. That means that, hey, we might have a little bit of a breather. That was 5 days ago, though. Let's keep going. We have prepare to sell soon. Well, first off, 9 hours sell now, Bitcoin dominance against Ethereum dominance. It looks like Ethereum might start to outperform here against Bitcoin. But if we go down to here, Bitcoin dominance 2-day prepare to sell soon. Bitcoin dominance against USDC dominance 2-day prepare to sell soon. Bitcoin dominance again 2-day prepare to sell soon. So to me, it is looking like maybe the altcoins are going to start, like the Ethereum and then maybe like the top kind of 50 coins are going to start to outperform Bitcoin, only if Bitcoin stays steady and stable or kind of slowly goes up. If we see a big Bitcoin dump, we'll likely see the altcoins dump with it. But if we can stay stable and kind of slowly go up, or just kind of, maybe go down a little bit, kind of find some support at some areas, we don't want to see violent moves out of Bitcoin. That's not good for the altcoins. But we will definitely kind of pull that up on our chart. Let's put the trading view up. So we're going to pull up Bitcoin dominance, because that's something we want to keep in mind. Right now, we're seeing Bitcoin dominance at 44.42%. So it is starting to gear up for the first time in a while here, ever since back June of 2022. So let's take a look at this here. So we are seeing 1-day sell warnings. When we got our 1-day sell now here, we did have a pullback. Then we got our buy now and then went up. And man, the Stargate stuff is on it, man. It really is. You just got to find the right time frame. You got to look to the left, find the right time frame. And it looks like, to me, the 2-day time frame is the time frame we want to be looking at. So we saw in the Discord the 2-day prepare to sell soon, which we're seeing right here. 2-day buy now, nail the bottom, nailed this top, nailed this bottom, nailed this top, nailed this bottom. So to me, when we see a 2-day sell now, that's what we want to look for Bitcoin dominance, a 2-day sell now. When we see that, and likely we can front run it by looking at the 1-day sell now. If we see that, then altcoins are likely performing Bitcoin. So that's what we need to watch there. Now let's go into altcoin dominance. So we're seeing others dominance against Ethereum. So the others are starting out to outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum. So they're starting to really start to gear up here. That we'll leave it at that. For that, let's go to fear and greed. We're in neutral now. I remember being all the way back here, being in fear, in extreme fear, back December, November. But now we're in neutral and hopeful. So 10-year yield bonds, we already know the deal with that. We got our 3-week sell now. US dollar, let's take a look at that. Eric chatting it up in here, giving some good levels to watch. Let's see if any signals came in. We do see 2-day prepare to buy soons here. We are, 2-day prepare to buy soons. That was the last signal. So we'll take a look at that when we go into our actual kind of charting. Let's look at oil. So oil had a 1-day buy now, 3-day buy now. I wonder how that chart played out. The NASDAQ 100, we got some lower time frame sells a couple days ago, 2 days ago, sell now. But I mean, look at this, 2-day buy now, 1 month prepare to buy soon, 2-day, 1 month, 2-day, 3-day prepare to buy soon. Those are huge signals, right? Let's go to the Dow Jones. So maybe I think I might have actually accidentally disconnected these signals here. So I'm going to have to fix that. But individual stocks, we're seeing some high time frame flashes. Like we're seeing 1 week buy now on Amazon. 1 day prepare to sell soon on Alibaba. So Alibaba's probably starting to do well here. 3-week buy now on the US 30. So wow, that's a big signal. That's a big one. So we are seeing the stock market recover. We are seeing dollar down, bond yields down. We are seeing crypto recover. Then we're getting the narrative shift from the Bank of Canada saying that they're pausing rate hikes. And then I think in a week or 2 weeks, we have the Federal Reserve or the FOMC meeting. So we are starting to get some signs that we could see a pause or like a 25 basis point or whatever. So that could signify more bullish momentum. Then we have the silver right here, 3-day prepare to sell soons, 2 days, 12-hour sell nows. It looks like maybe silver had kind of pulled back a little bit or found a breather. We'll take a look. I'm sorry, gold gold. Sorry. Let's go to silver. So we are seeing some lower time frame buy nows for silver. We did have some higher time frame sell nows back here. Now we're seeing some. So it's likely we came up on silver. We changed the trend. We pulled back down for a breather, and we just saw buy nows like 7 days ago, and it's likely gearing back up again. Now let's go to ADA, 6-day buy now for Cardano dominance. That's a big time frame. Let's go. Nothing too big here. Now let's go to this. This is ALBT, Alliance Block. So Chris, I did set up the pair-to-pair. So those are all set now. And I even actually included a screener for it too. So for ALBT, if you go there, this is a custom-made Stargate screener for Alliance Block pair-to-pair. So you can click that and then copy it and save it. You'll have a screener set up for Alliance Block pairs. Also, alerts are going to be sending through here now. I fixed that. Let's keep going. Prepare to sell soon. We do see some higher time frame. A lot of prepare to sell soons coming together for Alliance Block. Definitely wait for a higher time frame sell now, like a 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. So Algo, 1 week buy now on Algo. 5 days ago. Eric coming in. Yep. 6-day buy now. Love it. So we're seeing a 1 week and a 6-day buy now. Those are big time frames. Algo against Bitcoin, 5-day prepare to buy soon. Yeah, so that's big for Algo. Let's skip Arweave, Adam. Let's go to Avalanche. So Avalanche, 1 week buy now, Avalanche against Ethereum. That's big. That is big. 6-day as well too. 1 week against USD. 1 week buy now on USD. That was the 15th though. Let's go to Casper. So this is a 1 week buy now 5 days ago for Casper. Let's see. Casper flashing some lower time frame buy nows. 4 hours, 6 hours. Likely start to gear up today. We see 4 hours as well too against Bitcoin. If we go to CeeLo, CeeLo's been kind of crushing it. We got a 12-day buy now CeeLo against Bitcoin. Huge. We got to watch that. A 3-week buy now CeeLo against Ethereum. All right, guys, we might be finding our holy grail right now. We might be doing a CeeLo. I mean, we already had mentioned, I think a week ago, that we're buying CeeLo spot. If I go to on our radar or trades tracking here, we had already mentioned that, and I did take action on that. So I don't know if anybody else did on that one, but let's see. So on our radar, we had right here, it was 5 days ago, bought spot, CeeLo, and Quant on Coinbase. Tagged everyone. Modern Sword did it too. Love it. Love to see it. Let's keep going. So CeeLo, check on our radar for sure. I'm going to write that there. Yeah, 12-day buy now against Bitcoin, and then a 3-week buy now against Ethereum. Huge. So we'll save that there, and then we'll keep going. All right, so we know that's huge on CeeLo. Let us go to DAG. So DAG, 5-day buy now. That was like 12 days ago, though. Let's go to something more recent. Solid signals. That's right, John. Big signals. 1 week buy now, 1 week buy now, 1 week. Broke above the pink Fibonacci. 5-day buy now against Ethereum. 5-day buy now against Bitcoin. Huge signals. You're on point with that, John. DAG, another one on the radar for sure. That's going in the notes. Now let's go to Doge, but we're gonna skip that. We're going to DOT. So DOT has a 4-day buy now against Bitcoin. That's fairly big. Love it, Melissa. Let's go, baby. Let's go. This is great. Love to see it. Proof of gains right there. Let's go to Engine. So 5-day buy now against Bitcoin Engine. We're seeing a 1 week buy now USD. 6-day against Bitcoin buy now Engine. Engine's on the radar. And then let's go to the next one. Let's check Ethereum Classic. 1 week buy now, big. I love this logo better. I changed the logo. I didn't like that. It looked weird. Yeah, that was about it for Ethereum Classic. Let's go to Ethereum. Not too exciting. Let's see. Energy Web, 5-day, prepare to buy soon. So not there yet. Let's go to Filecoin. How's Filecoin doing? Let's see. 6-day buy now, Filecoin against Bitcoin. Big. That's a big one. We're going to put Filecoin on the radar, even though we bought it $2.80 about 40 days ago at this point. It's hanging around above $5. So, but I mean, that's still a steal for Filecoin. So let's put that on the radar. And then next one, we'll go to Flare. So nothing on Flare. Let's go to Flow. Flow, 5-day buy now. That's big against ETH. 6-day buy now USD. 4-day buy now against Bitcoin. 5-day buy now USD. 4-day buy now dominance. That Flow dominance against others dominance. 4-day buy now Flow's one of the on the radar. 100%. That's a lot of stars aligning right there. So we got Flow, Gala. Let's check on Gala. 1 week buy now. That was 10 days ago, 12 days ago. Let's keep going. We got a 10-day buy now against ETH 7 days ago. That's big. That's really big. Gala definitely has been an outperformer, but it has kind of extended itself. But yeah, it could surprise you. So I'm going to put that on there just in case if it starts to gear up. We don't want to miss that. Gala. Let's go to GRT. GRT, 5-day buy now, 1 week buy now against Bitcoin. That was like 10 days ago. 6-day buy now against ETH. We have, those are some big time frames. We're going to put the graph on. Now let's check HBAR. Appreciate it, John. Thank you, Fitzy. Stargate a step ahead again, Rob the Wizard. Love it. Yep, we hit that HBAR pair-to-pair perfectly, flawlessly. HBAR dominance, 1 week buy now, 5 days ago. Big. Yeah, Eric saw it. Stargate was all over this one. Rob finds another peak. Yep, love it, baby. What a trade. Hell yeah. 12-day buy now. Dominance. This is big. 12-day dominance buy now HBAR 3 days ago. It's going back on the list. It's going back on the list. You love to see it. Love this stuff, man. HBAR. Huge. Let's go. I think we covered HBAR entirely. Yep, we did. All right, let's go to IOTA because this is on the radar. 10-day prepare to buy soon. 5 days ago against ETH. We got a 1 week buy now IOTA 4 days ago. 1 week buy now. 6-day prepare to buy soon 2 days ago. Definitely probably starting to gear up here. It already has started, but I want to see a little bit more. I want to see more. It's at the 786 right now. So I'm going to put that on there. And then Jasmine, we got some 1 day sell now, so we're going to avoid that. LCX, very 12-hour sell nows. That was very overbought, overextended. Link. Yeah, Link. I like what I'm seeing from Link too. 5-day prepare to buy soon, 4-day prepare to buy soon. We are seeing 1 day buy nows against ETH. 12-hour buy now, Link dominance versus others dominance. Let's see if we got anything else. 4-day prepare to buy soon. So we're going to start to see some of those higher time frame prepare to buy soons now start to flash buy nows pretty soon. So maybe we can front run that. Let us put that in there. I think I might have already, I'm not sure. Nope, not yet. So Link, and then let's go to Litecoin. So Litecoin against Bitcoin, 1 week sell now. 1 week sell now. So Litecoin might underperform here. Yeah, it's looking like that to be the case. So Litecoin's not the move. Matic barely went through a bear market. I mean, I was looking at the chart. It's like a 1.5 away from its bull market top. It was crazy. So Matic kind of held its own. So I'm going to put Matic down in the sense of it showed a lot of strength in holding itself up and not kind of depreciating in value during this bear market. So that could mean that in this bull market could be another outperformer. So I want to put that on there. Then let's look at Quant. Quant, it's been quiet. But I believe that pretty soon here, it's going to really start to shake and bake. Let's see if we have any gold signals here. Well, I had said, yeah, the 15th, 12 days ago, Quant has been real quiet lately, but when it runs, going to have to cover the chart in the next market update. And then literally that next day it ran. It did 12 hours later. But then we got Shiba Inu. We see 1 week buy now. We do see 4-day buy now, Shiba dominance. Shiba could be gearing up. You don't want to miss that. Let's go to Solana. Solana, 1 week buy now against Ethereum. 1 week buy now against Ethereum again. 1 week buy now dominance. 1 week buy now against Bitcoin. Solana's back on it. We already saw some 1 day sell-offs. So the 1 week is stronger than the 1 day. We saw a lot of buy nows, but on the 1 day, it's a shorter time frame than 1 week. So we got to kind of pull back, give a little bit, so the 1 week signal can play out. So with us already seeing that kind of give back, now we're seeing some lower time frames than the 1 day flashing buy now signals. Now Solana's on the radar. And then we got Songbird. Songbird 10 day prepare to buy soon 5 days ago. 1 week buy now 3-4 days ago. Let's see. Buy nows, we're getting some lower time frame buy nows. 9 hour against Bitcoin, 9 hour against Ethereum, 6 hour against Bitcoin. So it does seem like, hey, Songbird might be starting to gear back up again. Let's go to Theta. Theta does look like it's flashed some big signals. Let's see. 4 day buy now, Theta dominance. So I think I already put Theta on the list. But let me just double check just in case. Actually didn't. So I'm going to put that on there. And then let's look at VeChain. VeChain's been quiet. 6 day prepare to buy soon. For lower time frame buy nows, 4 day dominance buy now. We're seeing 5 day dominance buy now. That was 2 days ago. That's big. So we're going to put VeChain on there. It's been quiet. It was my best performer in the last bull market besides Theta. So VeChain and Theta are definitely ones on my radar. So I didn't set Chia up yet. Let's go to Chain. Chain, man. Chain is something else. We are seeing some lower time frame buy nows. We do have some higher time frame prepare to buy soons. So we should see something pretty. Once it goes. But it's going to really kind of test our patience until that point. So Chain is already on our pair-to-pair trade. We got XDC. XDC broke above the pink fib. That's big. Let's see. 12 day buy now XDC USD. Back on the radar. It's been quiet. I mean, we nailed. That was our first I think, pair-to-pair trade that we nailed. Now we're seeing a 12 day buy now. Maybe, and it's been quiet, so it might start to kind of rumble here again soon. EC is going back on the radar. Now let's go to XLM. We're seeing 5 day prepare to buy soon. 5 day prepare to buy soon. Let's see if I missed any other gold signals here. 6 day buy now. This was 3 days ago. 6 day buy now on USD. 6 day prepare to buy soon against Bitcoin. 6 day buy now USD. 6 day prepare to buy soon against Ethereum. 6 day prepare to buy soon dominance. 2 day buy now against Ethereum. So yeah, it does look like XLM is turning a leaf here. So we already are in that trade though. So let's go to XRP, check on that. 5 day prepare to buy soon, XRP to ETH. Some 12 hour, 9 hour prepare to buy soons against dominance and Ethereum. 1 day XRP dominance buy now. 3 day prepare to buy soon against Bitcoin. 6 day buy now XRP USD. Definitely a big signal right there as well too. That's definitely good. But we are seeing some of those ones that I just listed flash some bigger signals that will probably outperform the one like the XRP. And that's why we're doing these pair-to-pairs to catch these swings. Tezos, 1 week buy now, big. 6 day buy now, big. 4 day buy now, big. 6 day buy now, big. 4 day, 12 day buy now, or prepare to buy soon. Big signals. I like Tezos. 5 day buy now, dominance like yesterday. Yeah. We're going to put that on the radar. We're already in the spot holdings of that. We had said to buy that around like 80 cents. Now it's around like $1.20 or something. Let's put that in. So Tezos. And then let's finish it off with XYO and Zen. So XYO 10 day buy now against Ethereum. That's big. We are seeing some buy nows, 9 hour against Bitcoin, against Ethereum, some lower time frame, 6 hour, 4 hour. This was the past 2 days. We are seeing a prepare to buy soon, so it likely pulled down. XYO, I like the other ones better. And as far as Zen goes, nothing too deep here. So it does look like we got our candidates. Let me actually check Adam. I didn't check Adam yet. 1 week, that's the 15th. Let me go more recent. No, we found our candidates. I'm going to send this in here so I don't lose it. But these are definitely our candidates right there as far as the outperformers for February and March. 100%. Also, the trades that were in the chain, the Songbird flare could be big as well too. So we're definitely going to have to just check this weekly and update it with the new signals that flash in. But yeah, so we can take a glance at the Discord. It takes maybe what you do in the morning. If you're a VIP member, is in the morning, you wake up a little earlier, you check the signals of the coins that you hold. You can mute every other channel besides the coins that you hold. You just right click, you do notifications, you do nothing on the coins you don't hold. Every morning, just give it a quick sweep and check. Then every night you can give it a quick sweep and check. Or you could do it once a day, whether it be at morning or night. And then maybe you do a more detailed, deep look on the weekend, on a Sunday or something like that. So that's how I go about it usually. And it keeps me on top of being able to kind of see the market on a bigger, higher perspective level. Not even look at the charts. I don't even have to look at the charts to be able to see, hey, these are the coins we now need to look at the charts on, right? So we can just utilize the Discord to get our info to then go deep, put on a scuba gear, deep dive into the chart of these. Now we can set up a screener with these and be like, all right, which one looks the best against all of these? Because we had signaled these out as the biggest signals that flashed. Now we can set up a screener to really kind of nitpick the best performer for these coming 30 to 60 days. So interesting times ahead. I'm not going to pull up the chart right now. I'll probably do a follow-up video on top of this one, because this one was just kind of getting caught up on the Discord signals. I needed to get caught up myself if you didn't notice. But yeah, so that was good. But that was kind of a live demo of like what you can do during a day if you have access to all these signals. Really, you'll start to not even have to look at a chart. You can just read the signals and kind of envision what the chart looks like, and kind of project and kind of predict, forecast what would happen next when certain signals come in. So I'll do a follow-up video of the charts. We'll look at the dollar, we'll look at Bitcoin, we'll look at XRP, XLM, we'll look at the bond yields, we'll look at all those market dynamics to see how today may play out. And then how the weekly candle and monthly candles are shaping up to be as well too, because I think in like 3 to 4 days or 2 to 4 days, the monthly candle closes, the weekly candle closes, and it's going to be very telling for us to know, hey, are we going to keep pushing up here and have a good solid first quarter? Are we going to give a little back in February? Maybe we'll look at the past Januaries where we had a big green month and see how the following Februaries and March played out after that point. We'll look to the past to see how that is. So if you haven't already, come join the Discord, get hooked up with these automated signals. You're not going to see them as soon as you join. So if you want access to them, just come in and be like, hey, saw the video, I want to get access to the automated signals. Put the link in the bio to come join. And if you haven't already, click subscribe, hit the notification bell. Leave a comment as well too. Let me know what coins to cover for the market update today. If you wanted me to look at certain specific ones, I could look at Alliance Block, I could look at Casper, whatever you guys want me to do. So you let me know, and I'll see you guys in the Discord in the next video.